What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? There's been just a real drain on price action for the last little while. It's very difficult, I know, because you have the Terraform bankruptcy. And how does that affect Luna Classic? Well, it doesn't directly affect it because it doesn't mean anything. It's a company that's no longer part of it that, we hope maybe at one point will have something to do with it, but we don't know. So, maybe they'll do something. They're apparently cash rich, so they have the ability, and they filed bankruptcy in order to protect themselves from the U.S. government's predatory practices. So, what does that mean for us? Well, it means that we're going to have to buy a dip, and I'll show you what it looks like. And I don't have great news for you. I don't have anything that would light the world on fire. I just want to I just want to make sure that you're updated on what exactly is going on and what exactly we're seeing in the market for right now, and then you invest accordingly from what you see. If you agree with what I see, then then we're having a conversation about it. But let's check it out. Before we do this, if you would hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to be notified of future content. And let's kick it off with price action. As you can see, for about 6 days now, we've had just a dump on the price action, coming off of a much bigger dump that happened about 2 weeks ago. I got bought back up. That was a broad liquidity sweep from institutional, which of course always pairs its way down into this market suddenly. Bitcoin's trading under 40,000 at 39,000, struggling down to 38.7 at one point earlier this morning, I want to say. And we're sitting at about 90.81, adding a zero back after all of this dump and all of this dip. And, basically, we're at the 200 MA, which seems like we're getting bought back up. Now we were using this as support, by the way, this descending channel. No longer using that. We're back into the channel. If we break it down into a 4 hour, then you can see here. If we just extend that out just a tiny bit here, then you can see that we've got at least one candle inside fully. If we get another one to confirm, then we're just back in this channel. And that means that we're back on a downward trajectory without the breakout. We broke sideways instead of out. So, the question now would be what happens next. And I don't know the answer to that right now. I can look at the chart and I can see that a bounce should come from this, but more likely we could be testing, because we did break through the golden pocket. That means that we're in bearish mode, and now we need to be looking at and we look at downside moves here, because we're invalidating this whole retracement here right back to where we started. So we'll be watching for price action to come down into that 40s, 71, 74 sort of level. And then hopefully we'll see a spike coming off of that. Now, in the meantime, the market could get hot again. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust selling off massive amounts of Bitcoin every day. And the other ones in the ETFs are buying it up, but it's not enough. So I have no idea what that next move is going to look like. USTC, same thing. Broke through the golden pocket, just kind of ranging its way back down. Massive sell-off on the 4 hours over the last bunch of hours because of the bankruptcy announcement and everything that's been going on with it. So, and then a broad sell-off on the market. We're down $37 billion on a day that we were down $72 billion the day before. So we're going to be minting some new lows for a while. And this is a shakeout. What you're really witnessing is a shakeout of the cryptocurrency market, and that's the blood in the water to indicate that it's time to move forward. And we can't move forward until we reach maximum pain, I guess is the phrase there. And we're not at maximum pain yet. If we were at maximum pain right now, then we'd be feeling that despair, but we're still feeling that hope. So Ethereum in the meantime down to 2,200. Bitcoin is now dipping to 38.9. We're continuing a downward trend. So there should be a move, but again, I told you this the other day. I fully expect USTC to make its way back down here, and we'll be testing like 1.2 cents again. Now, in the event that we do that, I'm moving everything that I have in Luna Classic into USTC. I'm just going to flip everything into USTC, because I feel like once that dip happens and when it comes all the way down like that, then I feel like that's the big hopium pairing that's had a couple of spikes up here into some really good numbers. So I'm going to wait patiently for this play. When this play starts to happen down here, I'm going to buy, and then that will allow me to accumulate. Hopefully, it'll double or triple up here, and then I'm just going to use that to swap back over to Luna Classic, and I'll take whatever my gains are, put that into Luna Classic, and then keep my original USTC amount. It just seems like the obvious thing to do at this point. But broadly speaking, the market is just not looking very good. Now, the Terra Classic delisting, by the way, which is confirmed by Crypto.com following the bankruptcy filing, this is also in the jurisdiction. This is not everywhere. So it should be noted that it's not just a broad, they're delisting it everywhere in the world. It's just in a certain area, that area being the United States, as far as we can tell. Now, there is a new community over here that's been formed. If you haven't already, go check out the Lunk community. You'll see that Vegas puts out a lot of proposals. Vin, the security package upgrade, which, by the way, consistently set ICA controller parameter, looks like it's going to be passing pretty soon. The burn taxes, they're getting no's. So we'll see what happens here. But again, everything just kind of waning down and winding down, and we're about 8 days away from Binance doing another burn. So, we'll see what happens. And then broadly speaking, there's just a lot of FUD in the market. So it's up to you to decipher what you think and how you're going to read that and make your investments based on that, or just continue to hodl, because at the end of this, it's going to go back up. If you don't believe me, look at all of crypto. It always does that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content. And this is not financial advice. My name is Bleav. I'm always ready. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.